I realized it looked all shitty and weird and messy and fluffy, but I got up like an hour ago and I wasn't going to make a video at all, but I gotta respond to some comments, so I gotta make it now because I won't have time later. So anyways, I deleted the comments, which I kind of regret, but I gotta respond to those two comments on my cancelled video. I realized the two people, I'm just going to talk about the last comment. The person who wrote the comment was just angry because I said that Smallville sucks because apparently it was your favorite show. But you know what? That was my opinion. You don't know me. You don't have to get all insulted by my opinion. That's not okay. You gotta go over that, okay? People really need to do that. So anyways, if I insulted you, I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. And Smallville really sucks. And the person said that I was talking about my favorite serials, but that it's not necessary that those serials were other people's favorites. So maybe they cancelled them because they were not popular. But see, you missed the whole point of the video. I have lots of other favorite serials, but those are just few. And I picked those that were popular and were cancelled, because that was the whole point of the video. That they cancelled popular serials. And that was the whole point of the video. And I realized that they gotta make room for new serials and stuff, but it's not logical, and I just hate it because it is, so I just made a video about it, okay? It's not like a big deal, it's not going to be the end of the world because of freaking serials. So anyways, people just take things too serious. So, and then the person made fun of me because I'm talking about serials all the time. And you know what? No, I'm going to leave that for the end. And I said, didn't I? Voyager started to lose popularity, so they cancelled it. I wish they wouldn't, but they did. It was kinda logical, but I still wish they wouldn't. So Voyager wasn't really popular at the end, so that's why they cancelled it. But others were still popular. Okay, they cancelled them because of the budget, because of actors, misagreements with actors and stuff. So yeah, I did my research about the topic. Maybe you should do yours before posting such stupid comment. So anyways, now about the other thing, okay? The serials, which I'm talking about all the time. Now, I don't know if the person came from an English-speaking country, and if you're from an English-speaking country, I don't know which word do you use. But I'm talking about the serials, because in my language we have two different, well, lots of different words for serials. Apparently you have just one. So, like, CSI Miami, for example, it's first time, right? Like, the first episode has nothing to do with the second, and second nothing to do with third, and so on, you know? That's the first type. You just call it serial or show or whatever. Well, we have a certain name for serials like that. Then the second type would be like Beverly Hills. You know, the second part just continues from the first, the third for the second, and so on. We have another name for that. So basically, and we have a word series in our language, but it's used differently, really differently than you use it, and that's why it was just funny for me to use this word, so I used serial instead. But I wasn't sure if I can use this word because it seems just weird. So I looked into the friction dictionary, okay, and it says, where is it, I think? It says, okay, translation, it's serial. And then, so that people won't be picking on me anymore, I took another dictionary which contains all English words and explains them in English. And now I'm going to prove that you were wrong. So, we have serious here, okay, and I'm going to spell that for you. S-E-R-I-E-S, okay? And it says plural, but usually meant as singular, okay? So, it has lots of other meanings, but I'm going to focus on the TV part. And it says, a set of television or radio programs that have the same characters or deal with the same type of subject and are usually broadcast every week or several times a week. Like a new comedy series. Okay, so that's a serial. Okay, so why was I talking about serials? My dictionary said serials. It's weird for me to use the word series, so I use serials. And you want to know what your dictionary, English dictionary, has to say about serials? It has lots of meanings. I'm going to focus on the TV part again. It is spelled S-E-R-I-A-L, okay, with L, you pronounce it with L, because the pronunciation is also written here. So, and it says, a story that is broadcast or printed in several separate parts on television or in a magazine, etc. Like a television serial or a 6-part serial. So I did not make a mistake when I used this word, okay? And then the person like made fun of me and said that I should go and eat some cereal, and I at first didn't realize why, but then, you know, it came to me because the pronunciation is actually the same. You also write it the same, but the word is spelled different. So you were talking about cereal, which is a food. So the dictionary says a breakfast food made from grain and usually eaten with milk, like a bowl of breakfast cereal. And since you obviously don't know a lot of stuff, I'm going to read the second meaning of the word, in case you want to know something. And the second meaning is a plant grown to produce grain, for example wheat, rice, etc., like cereal crops. And now it makes me think, who needs to eat cereals here? Okay, so now that's about it, and I don't know, maybe you could go and watch some cereal while eating some cereals.